Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? It's my first Robert De Niro impression. That's not what I meant by first impression at all. It's a pretty horrible impression anyways. What the heck? That's horror. What the heck? I think we can all agree that first impressions are important. For example, everybody who saw me for the first time in this video probably already left. I wanna kill you in your sleep. JK. Nice to meet you, by the way. What's your name? We all know that guy. That guy that with the first impression we feel like we know enough about him to never wanna associate ourselves with him ever. Everyone look at my nipple! It's so beautiful. First impressions affect people differently. For example, the nipple guy will attract the sort of friends who enjoy public exposure of nipples. So that's like most people. Lucky guy. So, who wants some cocaine? No, not because I'm Colombian. I just happen to sell cocaine for a living. It's just coincidence happen, okay? You racist! The same with the drug guy. He'll attract people who enjoy drugs, but repel those who avoid drugs. Excuse me, kind sir, is this where the party is at? I received an invitation via the online mail services. But first impressions are often not the best indication of what a person truly is like. This is the best party ever! Let's everyone just take our clothes off and have some group sex. First impressions are kind of like movie posters. Sometimes it does give a great representation of what the movie will be like. Other times it gives little to no information, but a lot of times it paints a completely false picture. How could you do this to me? I thought you were a wholesome girl. You've always known I'm a part-time prostitute. More like a full-time cheater. I see that card on your sleeve. Oops. So don't ignore that first impression. It's all you have at that moment. But also don't assume that you know someone solely based on it. Whoa, what a guy. You rarely meet down-to-earth nice guys like those these days. You gotta admit, he's a pretty cool guy. He killed my mother. He confessed to it without showing any remorse. He's just out on a technicality. You know that. Wow, you're so judgmental. Like, you should at least give him another chance. Some people are bad at first impressions. You should know that. The person may be having an off day, or maybe they're portraying someone they're not, or maybe they are who that first impression introduces, but either way, it's always just best to make up your mind after you actually know them. So you've been an undercover cop this whole time? I've been living a lie. Was that even your wife whom I secretly had an affair with? Nothing happened. But it wasn't your wife, right? So we cool, bro? But you never truly 100% know anyone. There's always gonna be that element of trust in a relationship. It's the risk you gotta take if you want humans in your life. And I've heard dolphins as well. They're pretty sneaky. They're pretty sneaky. You can trust me, there is nothing fake about me. I know it's hard to believe, but this is my real nipple. Okay, I may have gotten some work done. No nipple can be this perfect. It's good to make a good first impression because the reality is that it is what will make most people want to know more about you or not. But you don't have to be that way. It's the old don't judge a book by its cover way, but also don't judge it by what's written on the back either, or even what's written on the first page. Give people a chance to show you who they really are, and you might probably be surprised. Love you, little kids. Remember to subscribe if you haven't added me on Facebook, Twitter. All that business is downstairs. I wanna kill you in my sleep. In my sleep. JK, just kidding. That was my phone. But now I gotta go impress some people by just being myself. Even though it always fails. See you later, crocodile.